This is Hullabalook's Complete the Look experience, and this implementation is currently live with Currys. Complete the Look is an upsell experience, and the premise here is that on each PDP, the seed product, that is to say, the product on whose PDP we've landed, is shown alongside complementary products from elsewhere in the catalogue, which our algorithms have generated in order to propose what we call a bundle. And when the products in this bundle are purchased together, a discount is applied. So this experience is a really effective tool for driving up the attach rate on the PDP by honing in on the best, most relevant secondary products and then getting those products into the basket. But before we go into more detail about the tech that powers this experience, it'd be really useful to provide some context, because before Currys asked us to build this solution for them, they'd carried out their own limited test for an image-based bundling experience on a small number of their PDPs. And the bundles in this test were built manually in their database. Each one was photographed individually, and the subsequent image was shown on their PDPs in place of their old sort of non-visual solution. And the test was really, really successful, but the cost to photograph each bundle and then manually maintain the back end made a full rollout pretty unscalable and very, very expensive. So here we have totally automated the bundling process, and we've also visually rendered the products belonging in each bundle programmatically. Typically, when retailers upsell on the PDP, their solutions are constrained by the quality of data available in the feed, and it's often really difficult to accurately propose relevant secondary products. And because of this, retailers will often default to using sales data or other broad data points. And this is why we're used to seeing secondary product suggestions on PDPs as simple recycled product tiles, usually beneath headers that say things like, people who bought this also bought ... or why not try ... Whereas we've built a much more intelligent solution by ingesting Currys' data feed into our platform, cleaning and enriching that data, and then designing algorithms that examine this richer optimized product data to generate the best bundles. So first, our code will look at the seed product and check whether to see there is a preset hard-coded bundle in the Currys backend. When none exist, our algorithms will then pick out the granular attributes of that seed product. It will scan the rest of the small kitchen appliances catalogue, in this case for appropriate complementary products, based on these attributes. And then once the best bundle has been chosen, the experience renders each product as an interactive cutout inside of this kitchen scene. So here we're using what we know about this grey kettle, its brand, its colour, its category, material, price, etc. And then we found the best accompanying products. Then, using what we know about the height and width of each of the three products, we've rendered them to scale in a real-life context, sized proportionally to one another. And now we can clearly imagine what all of these products would look like in our kitchen at home, which is a far more persuasive shopping experience than tiles on a grid. And when selecting bundles, the algorithms shifts its logic based on what's observed. So, for example, the logic for small kitchen appliances more heavily considers factors such as colour and brand, because we assume that if you're shopping for a grey Breville kettle, you'd probably prefer a matching coffee machine and toaster. However, if you're shopping in, for example, the gaming department, colour is far less of a factor. It all tends to be black. But price is actually a far stronger indicator of your intent, because if you've clicked through to a high-end screen or monitor, we shouldn't be recommending cheap or basic keyboards, because it's likely that you're a serious gamer and you're after some similarly high-spec products to go alongside your monitor. And so consequently, this experience makes sure that we are always looking at sensible products that we're likely to buy alongside the seed product that we've already expressed an intent to purchase. Then it presents us with a true-to-scale, real-life rendering of what they would look like if they were in our home. And because our algorithms replace any of the out-of-stock products from each bundle with the next best alternative product, we're always going to see a complete bundle, and there's so much more opportunity to buy complementary products in one click, and subsequently the attach rate becomes far greater than it is on the conventional PDP.